Hi, I'm Ken Owens, and these are my Jersey Tales.
Ken Owens is from the Scarlets.
Before anybody asks, no, I'm not singing today. Will you be captain? And I said, of course. So the first shirt I've chosen, it's a club that means a hell of a lot to me. It's Command Athletic Rugby Club, but it's where rugby started for me. And getting my one appearance on the bench of the first team, which I didn't get on that day, which did become a little bit of a story of my early career. Hopefully one day I can make my long-awaited first team appearance, which my cousin Dave loves to remind me about, that he's got about 300 first team appearances and I've got none. Okay, let's go and have a look at another shirt. Here's my next shirt, a Scarlets shirt. The only club I've played for, and probably the only club I will play for in my career. Never say never, mind you, but this season we won the league in 2017, and yeah, it was just a great year. Being captain as well, gave me a nickname for life that Dwayne Peel started back in 2005 or 6, whatever it was, calling me the Sheriff. Yeah, you know, it does mean a lot, and to make that debut up in Franklin's Gardens, having my parents there to watch it as well, having Carlos Spencer put me over the hoardings in a bit of a punch-up that happened, not that I threw any punches or he did, that my mother running down the steps and my father stopping her, saying he's got to sort of look after himself, which I don't think I did very well. And this was a shirt for my 250th appearance against the Dragons back at the end of August. A huge occasion. I managed to get a good win on a sunny day up in Rodney Parade as well. So fortunate enough, back in 2014 when Wayne Pivac joined, he said he wanted a captain that was a Welsh speaker and from the region and was guaranteed a spot on the side. He goes, who do you think that could be? And I reeled off a couple of names in the team, and he said, oh, I think you should be captain. And I think he was the first guy who gave me that opportunity to really lead. It means a hell of a lot to me, and it's not just, I think captaincy it's not just about one guy, it's about the team and the leadership group around you. Don't always get it right, mind you, but there we are. But you try your best. And all pretty much Japanese people sitting there singing the Welsh national anthem. It was a tough experience. You find yourself becoming mates with people that you would never think that you would. Nigel Wins, he refereed local rugby around with us when my father was playing, and so got to know him. I don't want to put this one on, this is a bit tight. This is a jersey from the 2010 Six Nations. The game was very tight and didn't get on for my first cap. It was frustrating, because if you're involved in a game and you're on the bench, you want to get on the field and show what you can do, but I think I did. That was my first Six Nations, my first involvement at test level. The opportunity was great to learn off some of the best players in Wales, and realised that I had a lot more hard work to do. So on to 2017, to play one test is an absolute honour and privilege, and to get the opportunity to play 50 times for your country, you know, it's hugely special. And probably the second significance is this shirt wasn't an 80-minute shirt, it was the record 100-minute match. I remember Scott Baldwin came off the bench early doors, split his head open quite badly, and as soon as he went off, I thought, I'm definitely in for a shift. Yeah, I thought I might get through to 80, but yeah, to get through to 100 minutes, I guarantee you I had some blisters on my feet that day. Started getting nervous then about my song for the post-match dinner. It's been a tradition that in the post-match function, first cap, 50th cap, 100th cap, whatever it is, you get up and sing. I'd like to think I gave a rousing rendition of Calon Lan. Before anybody asks, no, I'm not singing today. As you probably can see, red is my colour. I think the 2019 Grand Slam was special for me because I'd started 4 of the 5 games, and we'd created a really close bond amongst the group of what we'd achieved leading up to that moment and what we continued to achieve going up to the World Cup. So Yeah, it's a special moment, this one, to win that Grand Slam in Cardiff in the rain. A lot of people ask me where's the best place you play, and it's always in Cardiff at the Principality Stadium. I know the Welsh fans are absolutely phenomenal with the support they give us, and on special days like that, and for them to be part of it, you know, the singing, the noise, the atmosphere, you know, it's definitely the best place to play rugby. This one might seem a little bit random. It's the Georgian shirt from the 2019 World Cup. On a special tournament, you know, to go to a World Cup in somewhere completely different in Japan, the first time an Asian country had hosted the World Cup, and to get my first start out there and against Georgia, it's another huge moment in my career.
The dragon is breathing!
Taking the World Cup to a completely new country was a great decision by World Rugby especially. Just before this game against Georgia, we had a training session down in Kitakyushu, and we had 15,000 people turn up to watch a training session, and all pretty much Japanese people sitting there singing the Welsh national anthem. And then the travelling fans we get from Wales, you know, the Welsh, they do love a trip, and they were phenomenal out there, and we got right into it and enjoyed all the way through. Unfortunately, just we pipped at the post by 3 points against South Africa, and then we'll see what happened. They went on and won the tournament, and deservedly so, because they were outstanding in that final especially. A memorable tournament, and one that will stick in the memory forever. And then the next was Dane Coles of New Zealand. Absolutely unbelievable player.
McCaw holds it up, and Dane Coles is in.
Played against him once in Cardiff, asked to swap shirts with him, and he said, I won this one for my family, which I completely respected. Played against him in 2016, and then went to the World Cup then, and in the fourth place playoff, played against Dane again, and he came up and said, I think we better swap shirts now. It's been long enough. So I swapped shirts with him after that game, and it was a great moment to have Evan on the field with me, my son, after that game. I'd had a couple of grazes and a bit of a sore head after the game, where Evan gave Dane a row and blamed it all on him. So that was a good fun for a guy that I've known and played against since I was 18. When we travel the world, when we finish playing, that we bump into different people in different places, that we'll be able to sit down, have a beer and have a chat and discuss about things that we achieved and what we played against each other and those stories. Wales played the Barbarians for Warren Gatland's last game in Cardiff, and Wayne Pivac's first game. And World Rugby gave a special dispensation for Nigel Wins to ref the game. Now, Nigel's a guy I've known for a long time, being similar area. He refereed local rugby around with us when my father was playing, and so got to know him. I've moved to Pontyberem, which is his home village as well, so we live in the same village, even though we've got the same surnames. We're not related, I guarantee you that, but it was a special moment for him to be able to referee Wales and referee at the Principality Stadium, and luckily enough I had a bit of banter and a bit of a chat with him after the game, and we swapped shirts. So he had my shirt from the match and I got his refereeing jersey, so it was a little bit of a random one, but something a bit different from the collection. So this is probably the most special shirts in my collection from the 2017 British and Irish Lions tour. Been named to start in the second game against the Blues. It was a lifelong dream achieved, and then I remember sitting outside the team room just before team announcement was due to happen, and Warren Gatland coming up to me and just going, "Will you be captain?" And I said, "Of course." So I still don't really believe to this day that my first Lions game I had the honour of carrying Bill out, and I'm being captain of the British and Irish Lions, and it's a moment I'll never forget. The fan support on the Lions tour is something that you can't really describe until you've gone there. I remember Jonathan Davis talking about it from the 2013 tour. To put in perspective, to have, I think, 25,000 Lions supporters at the Westpac Stadium, and then there's still been about 15 1,000 in the fan zone. It just shows how much the Lions still means to people and what it represents, and the support is absolutely incredible. You're just walking through the streets of Auckland, Wellington, Hamilton, wherever you are in New Zealand, and just seeing Lions jerseys, Lions coats, Lions tracksuits, just lining the streets, and it's great. It is, you know, a band of brothers going into opposition or unknown territory to stick together and get results. Especially New Zealand, it was a tough tour playing against the 5 Super Rugby teams, the Maori All Blacks, the New Zealand Barbarians, and then the 3 tests. You know, it was a tough experience. You go through a lot, and then when you see the guys, you know, once the tour's over, you bump into each other, and there is that sort of bond that they've been through something and been on something and achieved something special together, which never goes away. The best thing about the Lions is you've got guys from 4 different nations coming together, and you may have a view of a person or a player. You find yourself becoming mates with people that you would never think that you would. You know, the second best result in Lions history, you know, in New Zealand shows how tough a place it is to go, and to come away with a draw was a great achievement. We won't say too much about the 3rd test. As soon as we're talking about Lions and things we get on the tour, this is probably my most favourite thing I've ever got is my Lions velvet jacket, a sort of black tie. It was only worn twice on tour, I think. Straight after the game, you can walk off the field, walk into the dinner, into the clubhouse, wherever you are, and shake hands and enjoy each other's company. And I think that's what sets rugby apart from other sports, and that's why we play and love it. Yeah, that I'll cherish forever, and hopefully in 50 years' time it'll still fit me and I can wear it out somewhere. If you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe.